on the upcoming release of this. I think it's such a cool idea. Obviously, there's a bunch of competition shows.
Yeah.
But what was it about this one in particular that really stood out and made you guys want to be a part of it?
Well,
Jennifer,
you
I'll
guys
start
had
with
to
you.
be a part of it because you're experts in pottery.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a part of it because I love pottery. I've loved it my whole life. When I get a big job, I will buy a piece of pottery, like a girl buys something for a hope chest. It's my version of a hope chest. So when they said there was going to be this positive, artist-centered reality show, I wanted to be a part of it. And then I got to hang out with these guys, and they're amazing.
Aww.
And for me, as a fan of the UK show, The Great Pottery Throwdown, and the great positive sort of atmosphere that show created, that spotlight, turned the spotlight on local amateur potters and gave them sort of a national stage, to find out Canada was going to be stepping up and doing the same thing for our local and sort of national, I guess, ceramics community. That was a really wonderful thing to be a part of.
I think for me, they told me that the lady from Schitt's Creek was going to be on it. And then I got there, and Moira Rose wasn't there. I'm kidding. I'm just joking. I'm joking. I think it was like, so COVID was like, it's still in my mind, sadly. But I think one of the things that got my partner and I through COVID was watching the Bake Show and how care-focused it was and how joyous it was. And then I knew about the Pottery show and was done by the same production team. And when I heard it was coming to Canada, I was just like, yeah, no, that's something I would totally like hitch my wagon to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just because like I think that's like that's what competition should be. It shouldn't be cutthroat or this sort of fake drama. It should be the competition rises everybody to the challenge and makes better people of each other. And so I wanted to be a part of something like that.
So well
Definitely, and I love
said.
the
Thank you.
Said you too.
I love the positivity of on set. Do you guys have a favorite moment or memory from your time filming this? Because obviously you get to see a lot of amazing artists, but what's a core memory for you guys?
I think the core memory for me was like how collegial everybody was and how much fun it was to do it. It was like, we often refer to it as like summer camp that we had. And it was like because I'm like a studio artist, and so for most of the time I'm in my studio by myself and making my work. And this was an opportunity to work with a different creative industry and to come to it, and it had the same generosity that the ceramic community has. I was just like, this is amazing. This was so much fun, and like cracking each other up. And yeah, it was just, I think it was just like the people in the community was a highlight for sure.
Natalie?
Core memory from the experience was just busting a gut often. You know, laughing my head off to the point where I might have interrupted filming once or twice because I couldn't stop laughing, which I was very embarrassed about. But there was just that kind of energy between us as well as with the artists that were participating. So, you know, even in the high stress situation that we put them in and they've signed up for, of just like do unrealistic, complex things in a tiny amount of time, they were still finding joy and like hilarious moments to just sort of laugh at things. And that was my takeaway of just how much fun a group of people could have doing something crazy like making a competition show.
Yeah.
I had a terrible time. I found everyone to be very negative.
Yeah.
It was really hard for me. No, I share that sentiment with both of them. But for me, it was also such a learning experience about pottery, about ceramics. So I was learning something every day. And then we kind of flipped it on its ear once by doing, I don't know if we'll even see it, a cold open, where we pretended it was a sitcom.
Yeah.
And I could see the joy, especially in Brendan, of like thinking he was in a comedy sitcom, and I had a handful of spaghetti. And it's a long story, but it was so fun, the whole thing from start to finish. And of course, it was sad to see people go, and that always felt really heavy.
Yeah.
But I think because of the joy that all of us, the crew, everybody was finding in the experience, it helped us go, this is a competition show. You can't have a competition show where no one goes home.
Yeah.
No.
Nobody's gonna watch
Yeah,
that.
I wish you could.
This is what we
That'd be a
signed up
long
for.
competition show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never ending.
Never ending. Everyone did great.
But
Join us next week.
I mean, speaking of having a long competition show, have you guys thought about a possible season 2? And I know that you filmed in Vancouver. Would you be open to going to other places in Canada for different seasons?
Yes.
Yeah.
We would love a second season.
Absolutely.
I'll go anywhere to shoot the show.
Yeah, do you know somebody? Can you get us a second
You
You got
season?
a plan for us?
Windsor?
I'll try my hardest.
Okay, yeah. The pizza joint in Windsor?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think
Yeah.
I think what was wonderful also about the show is we got to showcase a lot of the talent across the country. And it's like, I think when we think of artists and creativity, it's like sometimes we overlook what's happening in Canada and kind of look to south of the border. And I think so it also goes for the creative communities in Canada, like going across the country, like there's Medalton, Medicine Hat, there's like Halliburton, there's like the East Coast and Halifax. I think there would be so many amazing locations.
But it was really nice for
Definitely.
Brendan and I because we both
Live in
town.
Vancouver.
So it's very convenient.
And it
commute.
was really fun for me because I don't live in Vancouver. So I got to live in Vancouver for 2 months, and it was my first time there. And it's a gorgeous city.
Yeah.
You were fitting right in.
I mean, as
riding
long as
your
I
bike
enjoy
all
it.
I got used to
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it was pretty chill.
Yeah.
I love that you all enjoyed it. I mean, obviously you guys live there, but it's so nice to travel to different places for work as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
sure.
And I'm wondering, I know the two of you love pottery and you're very talented, but overall, if you had to be in a competition show, what would be a secret talent that you think would win it for you guys?
Oh, wow. A secret talent. I don't
Jennifer,
know.
you can be in it too.
Like on a pottery show, like something that I could bring to it, because I could definitely not compete at all on a pottery show. Not even if the competitors were toddlers. They would probably still do better than me. I do good impressions. I could be on a competitive show where you do like voices and impressions.
Yeah, so you're basing it on like outrage from the community once you had left that they would have to bring you back?
Yeah.
Because it's like, she was too funny, you can't let her go.
It would be outside the box. It would-
And as for like special things, I don't know if they're like, after experiencing and watching these 10 potters sort of bring all of their tricks and skills, I don't know if I noticed anything tricky or skilly that I was like, oh, I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
I think we all have a similar repertoire of tricks. And so I don't know if I would have anything else other than, you know, maybe some sabotage that I could do for the other people. But I don't want to do
Throw
that.
some shade
We're
at
trying to stay positive here.
Yeah, just give wrong advice. That's a
Exactly.
great
Or
idea.
just be like, yeah, that's how you fix it. No.
Yeah, that
You're
would
playing
be.
with fire.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there were, for me, I don't know what that secret talent would be. Like, I think, yeah, that would be really a tricky one. I'm like thinking of like other shows that are similar, like the Canadian Bake Show, where they had one guy that was singing, but then I was like, no, he didn't make it that far either. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's tough. I think what's amazing, what we witnessed, and I think Natalie and I both witnessed this and we're both blown away every week after week, was the intensity that the Potters worked at. Like, we literally gave them no time to do what they did. And like my practice, I will spend 2 months on a single piece. And these people were producing a one piece in less than half a day. And it was just like,
Yeah.
that's insane.
It's insane, truly.
I
Just
think if we get another season, we should make you guys do one of the challenges in the same
That is a
time
terrible
constraint.
idea.
horrible. I don't think it'll fly.
It's a great
Don't think
idea.
anyone will want
Done.
to see
We're
that.
doing that. It's happening. I love
We're
it.
flipping the script. You're the judge now.
No, you're gonna do it.
I feel like that would make for a great switch up. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God.
I know.
That would be insane.
Yeah, that's like RuPaul twist level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But another hard-ish question for you guys.
Yeah.
If you could describe the season as a whole in 3 words, what would they be?
Oh, wow. 3 words.
All right, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Inspiring, nail biting, and glorious.
Okay.
I would say heartwarming, hijinks, and exciting.
Yeah, I would say
Fair enough.
hardworking, sincerity, and care.
I love that. I love how you all were like, "Oh, this is gonna be so hard," and
Yeah.
then pulled perfect answers.
And none of us said murder,
Murder.
which would have been crazy.
That was my
if I
4th
bet.
choice. That was my 4th
I was
choice.
gonna say that would be a good 4th word.
And murder.
You don't realize how cutthroat the competition
That's
is.
right.
Yes, yeah.
We lure you in with heartwarming.
I could
Yeah.
have had
Wait.
nervous breakdown, but then that's sort of like a hybrid word, and then I really, that was the 4th.
Yeah, nervous
Yeah.
breakdown. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Well, congratulations again on everything. I
Thank
love
you.
the show and can't wait for everyone to see it.